Hey guys, in today's lesson video, let's talk about the one thing that we have to work on to take your ball striking to the next level. What we have to do is every single tour professional stays in their posture coming down in the downswing. And the reason for that being is that it controls the club face and it controls the dynamic loft at impact, which is key to really good ball striking. So what we want to do is we want to keep our posture, and of course we want our chest to point down. But the problem with that feel is that when most amateur golfers try to get their chest to point down, a lot of amateur golfers tends to come over the top and the golf club comes down steep. So instead, what I like to personally feel is that I want to keep my arms and my upper body very, very relaxed. And from this position, I want to feel like my pelvis points down towards the ground in this position right here. I want to feel like my pelvis points down towards the ground. Then you can see that I'm in a really good position and I'm maintaining my posture. And when you want to feel like your pelvis is pointing down towards the ground, we actually have to talk about our footwork, especially with our trail foot. So there was a recent video that was shot above the GOAT, Tiger Woods. And if you see his footwork, you can see that his right leg never comes out towards the golf ball. What actually happens is that his right foot actually kind of kicks back behind and then he rotates towards the target. So what I want to get at is that if you don't want your pelvis to point out in front and come out of posture, because from this position, who knows where the golf ball is going to go? And we're kind of just floating up in the air. We never want that to happen. And if you have a move where you kind of early extend very viciously, from the start, you could really hurt your lower back as well. So what we want to do is we want our pelvis to point more towards the ground. And just like Tiger Woods, we have to have a really good footwork with our trail foot. And no one can really argue with the GOAT, right? So what we want to get at is that from the top of your backswing, if you want to maintain your spine angle, don't feel like your butt's pushing back or anything like that. What we want to feel is that a very easy feel is that we want to feel like my right foot actually kicks back behind in this position right here. From the top of your backswing, your right foot has to kick back behind in this manner right here. Don't put too much thought into it. Just feel like we're just like a horse and we're just kicking back behind in this manner right here. So what we're going to do with that position is that if I kick back behind, automatically my posture is going to stay in place and I can't come out of my spine angle. It's very, very hard to come out of your spine angle while kicking back. So what we want to do is we want to kick back. First step is to kick back with your trail foot. Then from this position, feel like your right knee stays behind your left knee and we're going to rotate towards the target. So we're going to kick back and we're going to rotate towards the target, as you can see here. So once your right leg kicks back, your pelvis is going to point more towards the ground. And once your right knee is behind your left knee, feel like your right knee stays behind your left knee forever and we're rotating our pelvis towards the target. So like I said before in my previous videos, we have to kick our right foot back for my pelvis to open up. We're not just opening up our pelvis just to open up. We actually have to kick our right foot back, and that's going to help us open up our pelvis to the target. So a great little cue that I like to think about is that for most amateur golfers when I teach lessons, sometimes they understand that if we kick back, it's not going to help us early extend, and it's going to help us keep our posture. But what they don't understand is that when we jump up in the air and rotate, so for example, if I'm jumping up and rotating 180 degrees, we're not just jumping up to just jump up. What's happening is that we're going to rotate and come down more towards our heel in this position right here. Then I'm going to kick back with my right foot so I could rotate to the other side. And that's the feel we want, because golf is a rotational sport. And just like a figure skater, we want to rotate into our trail heel. Then we're going to kick back so we could rotate forward. So hopefully that's a really good swing thought. So what we want to do is we want to go top of your backswing. We want to kick back and then rotate towards the target. And the last little part is that if you kick back and then rotate with your pelvis, we want to also throw the golf club to the other side of our body and create that reverse L position. So just focus on that move where we kick back. We're going to kick back and rotate towards the target. It's going to feel like my right knee stays behind my left knee. And with that move right there, we're going to maintain my spine angle and my pelvis is going to point more towards the ground. Just focus on that feel and take it very slowly at first. What I'll do is I would do a lot of these small little chip shots like I just did. And I would make sure that from the top of my backswing, my right leg kicks back and then my right knee rotates behind my left knee, and that's how I'm going to stay in my posture. And if I do that in just one gradual motion, you can see that my right leg is not going to actually kick back too much. It's going to feel like And you can see on camera that's pretty much just staying in place. So if you want to stay in place, staying in place for most amateur golfers means that they're coming closer towards the golf ball. So what you want to feel like if you want to maintain your spine angle and stay in place is you want to feel like you're kicking back with your right foot, then rotating your right knee behind your left knee. And that's how you're going to get into just a normal kind of golf swing position where you maintain your spine angle. So just focus on that move, create that reverse L position, throw the golf club with that release that we always talk about. And I think that will be a really good upgrade to your golf swing. So if you guys like the lesson video, please like and subscribe to help my channel grow. And for in-person or online lessons, I'll leave all the information in the description below. And if you guys have any topics or questions that you want me to make a video of, please leave a comment below. Thanks, guys.